What is up, everybody? You guys are watching the Cam Fats Daily Vlog. This is day 112.
Ryan Little.
Hope everybody's doing amazing out there. Guys, today I'm gonna get up to the top of that thing. I don't know how big it looks from YouTube, but in person, it's quite a ways up. You guys can come with me while I take this little stroll up this hill. Today, guys, I am doing a TV show review. Never done a TV show review before on this channel, but we're starting today. We're starting now. So I have two streaming services. I had two streaming services, and I didn't see any reason to have more than that. I had Netflix and I had Hulu. Had the UFC Fight Pass for a little bit, but I didn't feel like they put out enough great content for me to keep it. Got rid of it. But got Hulu, got Netflix, and I didn't see a reason to have anything else until I kept on seeing trailers and I kept on seeing advertisements for this show called Cobra Kai. And if you don't know what Cobra Kai is, let me give you a point of reference with the trailer.
Who is it?
Banzai! Daniel LaRusso here for LaRusso Auto. We are chopping prices on all of our inventory. Johnny? I knew it was you. This is Johnny Lawrence. He and I go way back.
Oh, this is a guy whose ass you kicked.
If you want to get technical, I kicked his face.
Hey, where you going, come in? Oh, I didn't know you guys were trying to buy beer. Hey! Watch your car, man. Get the hell out of here, loser.
Was that like Taekwondo or something?
It's karate.
Do you think you could teach me?
I'm driving home from work yesterday, and in this strip mall, I see... After 30 years, I thought that guy might have changed, but he's still the same prick. I heard you beat up a bunch of teenagers.
I didn't beat up any teenagers. I kicked the crap out of a bunch of assholes who deserved it.
Thinks he could bring Cobra Kai back to the valley? Yeah. Not on my watch.
You want those kids at school to keep dumping things on your head? You want all the girls to think you're a wangless dork?
You're gonna be my karate teacher?
No. I'm gonna be your sensei. I'm gonna teach you the style of karate that was taught to me. A method of fighting your pansy-ass generation desperately needs.
Okay, let's see what you got.
She's a girl.
And?
I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Girl's a natural cobra.
Johnny, you and I, we aren't done.
Okay, now that we got that out of the way, look, essentially, Cobra Kai poses the question. At the end of Karate Kid, when Daniel LaRusso kicks Johnny Lawrence with that crane kick, knocks him flat on the mat.
Come on, Daniel. Come on, be strong, come on.
Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Whoever wins the next point will be our new champion.
No point. Back. Hey.
Finish him, Johnny! It's over, Johnny! Yeah, you did it!
So you okay? Can you go on?
Get him a body bag! Yeah!
All right. Feet.
Do it again, Johnny!
Warning for illegal contact to the knee.
Finish it, Johnny! Finish
Yeah.
it! No mercy! No mercy! Play the fist, Johnny! Finish him!
You said you care for me, care for me, care for me. Said you be there for me, cry for me, cry for me. You said you die for me, give to me, give to me. Come on, give.
Ryan Little.
What happens to Johnny Lawrence after that? That's the question that Cobra Kai poses. And it poses this question 34 years into the future of Karate Kid. So take all those events that happened in 1984, flash forward 34 years, and then we see what happened to Johnny Lawrence, the guy who got whipped in the original Karate Kid, the bully Johnny Lawrence. So this is a really cool story. It presented an anti-hero, and it just got me curious, and I wanted to know what happened. So I picked up YouTube Red to see what happened. So I want to talk about that now. If you guys have been watching this channel for any length of time, you know my reviews are normally divided now into 4 categories. Story, is it fun, production value, music, and we've had an overwhelming request to add in a category, and that category is acting. So we now have 5 categories. Look guys, Cobra Kai, the story of Cobra Kai is just as fascinating as the question we posed in the beginning. What happened to Johnny Lawrence after he got kicked in the face? Where did he go? What happened to this guy, you know? It's kind of a where are they now for Johnny Lawrence of Karate Kid, if that makes sense. And the story is great. It's great. I watched all 10 episodes of this show in 2 days, right? Which is pretty good for me, you guys, because I'm not the kind of person who can just binge watch TV shows all the time. I got a lot of crap to do. So this show held my interest to where I pretty much watched all 10 episodes in 2 days. Now what I will say is the show is only a half an hour an episode. So that's kind of nice. You get those short little segments. What's interesting is they fit a lot into that 30 minutes. They really do. And in case you're wondering why I'm out of breath, it's because I'm going up a hill right now. And it is quite steep. But anyways, so if I'm going to give it a scale of 1 to 5 stars for the story itself, I mean, I give it a 5 stars. The story is fantastic. From front to back, I loved it. Woo, man. It's a long way up. It's a long way up. Hold on a second, guys. Check this out. This little bunny rabbit right here on the trail. So guys, as I said before, Johnny Lawrence, he's the main character in the story. He's very much the anti-hero. And the first season was a lot about picking up in his life 34 years after those main events. And it reaches a point where he's kind of at this really bad low spot, and it's kind of about his personal growth and getting back to something that's not so low. And he does this by kind of reviving the old Cobra Kai karate dojo and getting that started again. It's a really cool story. It's really interesting. I don't regret signing up for YouTube Red at all. What a great get for YouTube Red. What an amazing show. So next, is it fun? Was the show fun? Hey man, let me tell you something. This show was a blast, okay? There are sequences of action. There are sequences of just fun. It's funny. There's funny spots, action-filled spots. If you were a fan of the original Karate Kid, there's a lot of a lot in there for you. A lot of golden nuggets that, you know, kind of like reminisce back to the original Karate Kid movie. If you're not a fan of the original Karate Kid movie, you've never seen it before, you can still pick up on this series without having to watch that. You can still enjoy the series quite a bit. Matter of fact, after you watch the series, it will probably have you running off to find the original Karate Kid movie. And in case you're wondering why I'm out of breath, because I'm going up another hill. Yeah, I don't know what this looks like on YouTube, but I can promise you, in real life, this is quite a hill. Goodness sakes. So out of shape, man. Man. When it comes to fun, man, this show, like I said, was a blast. I gotta give it a 5 out of 5 stars on fun factor as well. The birds are chirping out here today. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful May day in the state of Ohio today. As much as you guys hear me criticize this state in the wintertime, man, it is days like this that make you think, hey, you know, maybe Ohio's not so bad after all. Tricks you into staying for another season. And then, right when you start loving it, freaking October hits. And I love October, honestly, but it's those months that come after October that bugs me. They always take care of this park, man. Look, they got that playground there. They got that mulch there. So I'm guessing they're gonna put that mulch over there for the summertime for the kids. That's great. Good work, park. So the production value on Cobra Kai was in terms of like, and I think production goes beyond just, you know, special effects. So let me talk about some of the production that goes, you know, beyond the special effects thing. When it comes to the production, here's the thing. One thing I would say about the production is there was a really, really good feel of continuation. The series is very serialized, if you know what I mean. Like, it basically feels like a 5-hour movie. It doesn't really feel like, you know, individual episodes. I mean, it feels like a 5-hour movie. I mean, they are very, very tightly wound together. Those episodes are. And I guess you could say it was built for binge watching. It was really good, even down to the half-hour segments. Also, the scenes that they did that were meant to take you back to that world of Karate Kid from 1984, I thought they were done really, really well. You know, if you go back and watch the original Karate Kid, and then you go back and watch this show again, I think you'll get even more appreciation for how well they recreated that world of Karate Kid, which is an amazing feat, man, because it takes place in that universe 34 years after those original events. For some reason, that's just fascinating to me. So, on production, I'm not gonna downgrade this show on production just because there was no crazy special effects. I mean, I got to give it a 5 out of 5 stars. There's some rabbits up here, guys. You zoom in on them. There you go. One of them went off into the brush. The other one's just chilling. But yeah, pretty cool. Let's see if I can get a little closer to him. Sorry about the bouncing up and down. That's crazy. Wild rabbit let me get this close. There he goes. Look at that. That's pretty wild, man. Rabbit just chilling, man. Holy cow. That thing is letting me get super close to him. Closest I've ever been to a wild rabbit. I bet she's got babies around here. Look at this tree, man. This tree is huge. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see how big this is, but look at that. I mean, it's massive. I don't know if you can see how big that is. It's absolutely massive, man. Okay, so let's talk about music on this Cobra Kai show. The music was, to me, the music was a major tool that they used to kind of help you reminisce about 1984 and the idea of taking you back to that world of Karate Kid. So you hear a lot of kind of 80s style music. You hear some 80s songs in there. You know, the main character, Johnny Lawrence, he was driving a car like from that time period still. So it's, I mean, I got to give him a lot of props for the music. It was very thoughtfully done. You could tell when people don't put thought in the music, you know. A lot of the music they used in this movie, they used it as a tool to take you back to that world of Karate Kid. So I got to give them a lot of props on the music, and if you're a fan of that music from the 80s, you're gonna love it. I happen to be a fan of that music, so I got to give it a 5 out of 5 stars on the music as well. You guys can see that, but there's the dam where we went up that hill right beside it, went around that ridge line all the way around there and back up this trail. Pretty good walk, man. Pretty good walk for me. Now it's back to the car. All right, so the last category is our newest category, and that is acting. Now I know you might think I've been pretty biased towards Karate Kid, or I'm sorry, towards Cobra Kai during this review. To that I will say, hey man, I can only tell you straight up honest what I think. I love the show. This last category, acting. Now look, I gotta be honest. The acting was not the best, okay? I've seen it in a lot of movies. I've seen a lot of movies and a lot of TV shows from good actors and from bad actors. Sometimes I even love the ones with bad acting. Look, the fact of the matter is, the acting's not like absolutely amazing on Cobra Kai. It doesn't like knock your socks off. If you've watched a lot of shows and a lot of movies, especially by good quality actors and by decent actors, and then like by like not very good actors, if you've seen the gambit, if you've ran the gambit on acting and you know what's up with acting, you're probably going to notice a few spots in Cobra Kai where the acting kind of falls a little bit short. It's not the best, right? However, What's interesting about it is, you know what? The acting was not distracting to me at all. The story was so cool. The way they pull you back into that world of Karate Kid so completely. I don't know, the acting just did not bother me, man. I bet if I go back and watch the original Karate Kid movie, and I probably will, I bet I'll notice the acting's not the best in that movie either. So, you know, acting's not like an end-all be-all for me. I've watched plenty of movies with bad acting. I've watched plenty of shows of bad acting. I still love them, just because of the story or for whatever reason. Now, sometimes acting sucks and it just makes everything suck. With Cobra Kai, I give the acting a 3 stars. So not the best, not the worst. It's like just kind of meh. The acting is all right. That's my opinion, but it takes nothing away from the series. Now look, you can get a 30-day free trial to YouTube Red, okay? It's $9.99 a month, but you can get a 30-day free trial. So, you know, if you want to watch the show, you can watch it in 2 days. You know what I mean? You could probably watch it in a day if you got an extra 5 hours to spend watching it. You know, get YouTube Red for a day or two, then cancel it after you watch the show. So you can watch the show for free. I don't think the show is enough to keep people on YouTube Red. I watched the show. I haven't looked at anything else on YouTube Red yet. So I'll have to get on YouTube Red and look around and see if I'm interested in keeping YouTube Red or not. I'm not sure. I got it solely because this show inspired me to watch it, and so I got it. Now, you might ask, well, would you have gotten it to watch this show if you had to pay $9.99? Knowing myself, I probably would have. Because it's only $10. And that question, where is this anti-hero, the bully? Where is this guy now, 34 years later? That was a really intriguing question to me. It was probably worth $10 to figure it out. So I probably would have. I don't know if everybody would, but I probably would have. And the good news is you don't have to. You can get YouTube Red for free for 30 days. Check out the series and then just cancel it if you don't like it. But me personally, I thought the series was fan-freaking-tastic. Matter of fact, this is gonna sound super geeky, but I'm probably going to watch it again. I'm probably gonna watch the first episode again tonight and just rewatch it, guys. Just because, you know, I don't know, man. I just like movies from the 80s, and this series has a feel to it. Like, people that are from the 80s are dealing with people from the now. You know what I mean? Like, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but it's a very intriguing show. It's very fun to watch. I really enjoyed it. So what does that give us? We got 5 categories, and we got 5 stars per category. That's 25 stars in all. I gave this one 5 stars in every category except one. I gave it a 3 stars in acting. So I guess that puts us at 23 out of 25 stars, right? That's pretty daggone good. Now I have to tell you something. I don't think all these categories are weighed equally. Because if I got a movie that scores a 5 in all categories, but the fun factor is low, like it's not a very fun movie to watch, I probably will never watch it again. So if it's like, you know, 5 stars in all categories and a 1 in the fun factor category, I mean, that's 21 stars. You'd think that'd be a pretty good movie to watch, but I probably wouldn't watch it again. So I'm not sure if all those categories are weighed equally. For me, I think the story category, the fun factor category probably outweigh all other categories, with a music category being a close third. Those are probably the most heavily regarded categories for me, but I think that'll be different for everybody. And that's it. That's it. That's all I got to say about it. I'm done talking about Cobra Kai. It was freaking awesome. I'm going to watch it again. And I'm done walking around this freaking park like a lunatic. Okay, guys, I just want to give you guys a special message here at the end of this video, and it's about the way we treat each other. okay, on this channel. I don't care if you have the same opinions as me or not. You are welcome to disagree with me. You are welcome to have your own opinions. As long as you're respectful to me, you don't insult me, and as long as you're respectful to each other in the comment section and you don't insult each other in the comment section. Other than that, you guys are free to say what you want and have your own opinions. And I will take it. And I expect all you guys to take it from each other as long as you're not insulting each other. That being said, if you call me names, if you call each other names, idiot, clown, whatever. These are a couple of names that have already been thrown around this channel. Okay, and that's why I'm bringing this up. And those people got blocked. I don't want to hear the words idiot in my comment section. I don't want to hear the words clown in my comment section. You know, we can disagree with each other. We can have different opinions. We're all grown men here. We're all grown women here. We can disagree and still get along. We don't always have to agree on everything, guys. We're not always going to agree on everything. That being said, guys, this is the Cam Fats Daily. And here, it's a mixed bag. It's a grab bag. It's a blind bag. You never know what you're going to get. One day, we might be doing movie reviews. The next day, we might be talking about racism. And that's not going to stop, you guys. That's not going to stop. You know, I'm going to spread my opinions on this channel about anything and everything that I see. And I encourage you guys to have your own opinions in my comment section. And, you know, I love that, okay? That's what I want. That's what I want to see. I don't need or care if you agree with me or not. I want you to be, you know, I want you to be lions, man. I want you to be wolves and lions, not sheep. Okay, so you can have your own opinions. If you agree with me, awesome. We share that opinion. But you don't have to agree with me. All I expect from you guys is to treat each other with respect and dignity. Do not call each other names. Do not call me names. Those things will get you blocked. I'm not even going to respond to you if you call me a name. I'm not going to respond to you if you call someone else who watches these videos a name. All right? You will just be blocked from this channel and your comment will be deleted. So if you want a voice on this channel, man, look, just treat each other with respect. That's all I ask. So that's it, guys. Thanks for listening to the message, and I look forward to hearing your comments in the videos to come. Thanks so much for being here. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace, everybody.